Hello my perfume lovers, addicts, fanáticas de perfume como yo. Welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for this video. So I had mentioned in my previous video that I would be doing a dupe versus original type of video. So I'm very excited to be working again with Julianna's perfume. I really love this brand. I think they have excellent fragrances with good quality. I have from back then when I bought them, now they even changed the bottle design and everything. So, which brings me to something exciting. Well, before I even get into that, if you like saving money and you love fragrance, hit the like button and the subscribe button, okay? Just making sure. So before they had the square bottles, and now they changed to these bottles, okay? These are the new bottles, and the great thing about it is that they used to be around $69. Now they are down to $39, and this is something that is all the time. You don't have to wait for sales. They are all the time the same price. So that's a good thing to know. Okay, so I reached out to Julianna's because I really like their fragrances. And I told them, listen, I would love to, test some new fragrances and see what you guys have, what new stuff you guys have. And they said, okay, what would you like to test? What would you like to smell? What would you like to try? And of course I was like, what would I like to try? I gave them a list, and I put 7 on the list. I'm like, these are the ones that I mostly like, and they sent them all to me. So thank you, Julianna. That was really nice of you. So I'm so excited. I've been testing these. I even bought the originals, the original samples, which I have here. And let me tell you, just from right now, that I regret spending, because 2 of these, spoiler alert, are Guerlain's. So they're very expensive. I spent $66 on these 7 samples just to give you guys the truth about, are these inspirations close to the originals? The golden rule, I treat others the way I would like to be treated. So when someone's talking about, I don't always have the original, but most of the time I try to get a sample of the original. So, people that really want to buy the original can know, if is this close? Can I save money? All of that. Okay. So we're going to get into the first one. So the first one I have here is called Lower Manhattan, and this is the inspired by Tribeca from Bond Number 9, the white star bottle. So this one I'm gonna spray in the air because why not? So you can see these sprayers too, because they have really nice sprayers. Look at that beautiful sprayer. Oh, this was one of my favorites. So I remember when I wore this to the office, I just remember having just happy vibes, really nice vibes, and it smells so good. It is similar to BR 540. It has that vibe, but it has something a little different, because I have a little sample spray of BR 540, and I put them side by side because I was like, this is really similar. But they do have something similar. This one has caramel, so it just goes a little bit, and I think it might have haze on it. I'll put the notes up here. So it's just a little bit different, but you definitely, I would say you have to like the BR 540 vibe to enjoy this. But this lasted me all day, a 12-hour shift. I got home, my husband could still smell me. So this is good lasting power, which for me is important. Okay, for me. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about here is Apple Rum Delight. So this is the inspired by version of Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Well, what am I talking about? I have the bottle here. I have the original. So I did this one. I actually wore yesterday as a test, and so I wore it. I put it on like at 7, something like that. I woke up this morning, I still smell like it. Oh, this one because I was testing. So the difference is, I would say that maybe this one, maybe it had a little more, maybe it was the cardamom, maybe the woodiness, but no one will be able to tell.
The current weather is 47 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather with a high of 85 degrees and a low of 47 degrees.
Sorry about that. So now you know the daily weather here in Florida. So yes, so great imitation, great lasting power. This one I feel like this is a very good like spring and getting into summer fragrance because it has that apple and it has that brightness and that booziness. I think you do have to kind of like a rum, like kind of that boozy kind of in fragrances, but I'm telling you, great. All right, the next one that I want to talk about is Double Decadence. Double Decadence. So I have here and I tested this various times. I put on one hand the Guerlain Spiritus Double Vanille, and then I put this one. I actually wore this one yesterday to work, and it lasted me all day. It was giving me this beautiful boozy vanilla. And yeah, let's just spray it. Okay. This is better in colder weather. I will say that, but since I'm in the AC at work, it worked for me while I was at work. Yeah. So what did I notice? Oh, goodness these. What did I notice about this compared to the original when I was comparing? Very, very good imitation. Now, I kept comparing and trying to find differences. You know, like what I had said before, when I'm comparing an inspiration to an original is, you know, I have to find the 5 cats, the 5 legs on the cat, like las 5 patas al gato, to try to find the difference for you guys. Because sometimes it's really hard to tell, like, this is, you know, really, you know, it's hard to tell the difference. Some, not all inspirations are good. Of course, there's a lot of flops that I've had. But this one, I kept testing it. And what I was realizing was I had to kept respraying the original. It was just like, I couldn't smell it. It was just fading away. And we're talking about a $400 fragrance. So for me, that's really sad. So good one. If you want Spiritus Double Vanille, just get this one, because why pay all that? You could get like so many fragrances instead of buying one for $400. Okay. The next one I want to talk about is Liquid Gold. Liquid Gold. And let's just spray this. This is one of my favorite summer vibe, luxurious. It has ylang ylang and vanilla, a little bit of coconut. It's so beautiful. And the name, oh wait, this is Liquid Gold. I'm so sorry. This is Liquid Gold. I'm not gonna edit this a lot, so just, you know, accept me how I am. Liquid Gold. This is the inspired by version of Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK. Yeah, I realized that when I sprayed it, I thought I picked up another one. So this one I also tested with the little, the sample that I bought. This one, I remember wearing it to work and it was giving me beautiful wafts and this most delicious vanilla with a little bit of like a chocolatey vibe. There's no chocolate, but I don't know if you know when the vanilla is just this deep, delicious vanilla and it almost gives like a chocolatey vibe. I don't know if you get me or not, but great one to have. Now, let me get the one that I just started. All That Glitters, what I was just talking about. I started talking about it until I sprayed it and I knew it wasn't this one. So this one is All That Glitters. And this smells like glitter. I don't know what it is. This is the inspiration of Ylang in Gold. This is so good. Such a great, I have the original here, which I love it. It has the glitter and everything. But this one is a great version of this, and it lasts longer. The bottle, yes, you know, hello, you know, this bottle is freaking beautiful, but you know, we can always keep the bottle and then just have this one over there. But yeah, this is really good. It has, like I said, ylang ylang, a little bit of coconut, and this just a lot of vanilla. This is a beautiful, luxurious summer vibe, and I love it. Okay. The next one I'm going to talk about is Red Carpet Affair. So I have here, this is the inspiration for Angelique Noir by Guerlain. I'm telling you, I'm actually upset that I spent so much on those Guerlain samples, because these, I don't need them. I don't need them. They're, you know. Oh, hitting my doors. This is a beautiful green vanilla. It is elegant. It's sexy. It's classy. It's so beautiful, but you do have to love a green note. You have to appreciate that for this to be, you know, for you to like this one. But yeah, that is that. The last one that I have, and thank you so much for if you're still here, is Inner Beauty Rosé. And this is the inspiration for Delina La Rosé, which is a beautiful rose fragrance. I have, of course, I got the little sample here and everything. I had a sample that like a few years ago, so I do remember it, and I do remember really liking it. So this one, I took it to work. I took all of these to work, and people really love these, the Juliannas. This one I would say was one of the most popular ones because it is a beautiful rose fragrance. It's perfect for spring, very likable, crowd pleasing, and it's a softer, more aquatic, watery, however you want to say, version of Delina, the original from Parfums de Marly. So in my opinion, my taste, I'd rather the Delina or Delina Exclusive, because they're a little bit more thicker, more creamy, more powdery, more powerful. This one's a more light, airy thing. So if that's your thing, this is for you. Hello everyone, I'm popping in here, adding this to this video because after I took my lashes off and thought I was finished, I forgot to mention 2 samples that Julianna sent me that I was excited to talk about, but I kind of go a little blank. You know, if you've been watching me, I have my moments. I'm human, all of that, you know. So I have these 2 samples that they sent me, and I want to talk about them, you know, real quickly because I really like them. So the first one is called Vanilla Praline Muse. So I'm gonna put the nose up for this one, and this is an original fragrance, so it's not inspired by anything. Oh, actually here, Caramel Praline Vanilla Absolute. Okay, so I'm going to spray this. I already sprayed it on my hand a few days, and it's really nice. I really don't want this sample to run out. It's really nice. So but I'm gonna just spray one so I can. Ooh. Yes. So this immediately reminded me of Vanilla Powder by Matière Premier, however you say it. It's definitely giving me those vibes, okay? So that's what I got. And so it's really good, okay? The other one that I have here is called Starlit Halo. And this is also an original blend. I don't have the notes for this one. I'll put them up. So this one I'm gonna spray. Whoops. This is so good. I'm gonna be buying this. This one, it gives me like a little bit of a BR 540 vibe, and you know, everyone's gonna have to excuse me, but you know, it's an iconic fragrance. You know, it's just, I can't help it. But you know, it's been duped so many times and all of this. So, you know, it's a DNA that right off the bat, like I get it, you know, and I love it. So, but this has something, it has like, I don't know, some kind of citrus or something in there, giving this like some kind of like brightness and like a freshness that makes it different and very interesting, like a different version. And I wore this to bed the other day. I really like it. It's I don't know if it's tangerine, maybe grapefruit, something in there. It's just really a beautiful citrus in there. And it's just really creative. I really like it. So yeah, I'm going to be getting this. So yeah, I just wanted to mention those because I forgot. Sometimes I rush through because I don't like to do really long videos. But you know, yeah, so those are those two samples that I got. I also wanted to mention that they have a really good inspiration of Blanche Bet. It's White Wedding, if I'm not mistaken. And also they have one of Menu et Demi. I've talked about this before, so if you haven't watched, I have another video on Julianna's perfumes, and there I talk about other inspired by fragrances. I have in there the inspiration for Saffronade, Menu et Demi, yeah, and a few of the ones that I mentioned in this video, because hey, they're good. If they're freaking good, they're good. What, you know, that's one thing that you're gonna see on my channel. You're gonna see me repeatedly talk about the same fragrances, because if they're good, they're good. You know, not always the new is the best or the new is better. No, sometimes there's things that they're just still good, and I'm gonna keep mentioning them. Yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you take advantage and save some money. You know, for me, if you've been watching my channel, I'm all about saving money. It makes me happy that I do have niche. Of course, you can see all my niche up there, my shelves and everything. But if I can get a great price, if I can save money, and especially in these times that we're going through, this economy, yeah, I need to save money. So everyone, thanks again for watching. Until next time, bye.